Hey guys, I'm Allegra.
And I'm Waverly.
And today we are sharing what you really need at college.
And this is from Allegra having a year's experience now, and then me going into college.
As a freshman. So, I have 1 year of experience, and Waverly is about to go to college. Anyway, you just said that. So, okay, I remember looking at Amazon and what they recommended for college students. I didn't get tons of stuff because either I found it elsewhere or I was like, I'm not going to need that, because it does also depend on your college and your room situation. Like whether you have a bathroom in there yourself or it's a shared one or everything about the room. It depends. But these are things that I would recommend or not recommend.
So, we have Amazon pulled up and we searched college dorm essentials for girls. It doesn't have to be specifically for girls, but that's just what their suggestion was for one of the searching things. So we're going to go through and tell you a couple things that you might need, you might like, or wouldn't be worth it.
Mm-hmm. And a few we'll just describe, but sometimes we might just flip it around and show you, so you'll have to see. Alright, let's start the list. Obviously, we're probably not going to get through everything because they probably have like 20,000 pages filled with stuff. But we're just going to go through it and yeah.
Okay, so the first thing on the list is a tower surge protector power strip. So I would say, even without my experience, that these are really helpful because, especially with a long cord, you can plug it in wherever and then put it on your desk. Mm-hmm. This one specifically sits up on your desk, and it would just be really nice because there's always like problems where you don't have enough places to plug things in, whatnot. It would be really helpful.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you could go both ways. I would say it looks like a very helpful thing. It's got it looks like you might be able to move it. It might just sit there. But you have 2 full boxes and then 3 places to just plug something in. And I will say sometimes my cords were just so annoying sometimes when I'd be having all of these books on my desk and trying to work and then trying to move out more cords out of the way so I didn't damage them. But I feel like you could find a way to keep it consolidated and confined to its own area so it doesn't get in the way. It does look like a helpful thing to have, just because, you might have multiple devices to plug in, and it looks nice. I will say that. The next thing is a shower caddy, portable for college dorm room. 8-pocket, large capacity shower bed. Sorry, I was just reading it. And I got one of these. Mine's like blue or something, and I got it off of Amazon, I remember. And I think I would have enjoyed more a plastic one that doesn't...
You didn't tell me this.
No, I'm explaining, okay? I'll explain more. I think I would have preferred maybe a plastic one. It might be a little more expensive, but it's more secure and less foldy and stuff. But I don't know. I liked mine anyway. It worked. It's only $12. It's cheap. You can put tons of stuff in it. It's just sometimes the weight needs to be balanced because I tried putting my shampoo and conditioner on one side and it was just gonna fall over that way. Mm-hmm. So you just gotta balance it out. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. Either a plastic or this mesh one would be fine.
Yeah. I actually just bought one too, so.
Yeah, I like them.
The next thing I really like, and I would personally get, I don't know, I don't think everyone would need it, but it's this desk organizer with 3 drawers, blah, blah, blah.
It's this desk organizer with pens and
it's
other things.
Really cute, and it has little drawers for like sticky tabs and little clips and stuff.
Yeah, and I had something similar to this that I got from Walmart or something, but already off the bat, I like this more.
Yeah, it's just cute.
So organized.
Does it have a little calendar too?
Yes, it looks like it comes with a little calendar. Because the thing was, I had like a sticky note holder or something, but it was kind of cluttered. It would kind of fall out. Then I have a separate thing for pens, then, stapler, and then notebooks would go elsewhere, and it was kind of clustered and cluttered. Like, that's the one thing I'm really trying to change this year. My desk was way too cluttered because I had too many of these little organizers and not enough that were actually, competent to use.
Competent?
Not quite, because that's competent in a person. That would be my fault. But, no. Honestly, this one looks really cute. Why is the cute blue one $1 more than the white one?
The pink and the bluish one are both $1 more than the white one.
Lame. But that is really cute. I just love because I remember needing sticky notes and my pen and occasionally a stapler and needing just nice sections, and they're all together, so I love it. Ooh, okay, so laundry bag backpack.
Yes.
I don't have one. I'm like...
I feel like, okay, so this one is specifically, it can be used as a backpack or just a bag. And I feel like in certain cases, a backpack would be really nice. But also, you don't need it to be a backpack because it's probably more expensive than a regular just bag. But if you have a lot and you're carrying it further, it would be nice to have a backpack.
Yeah, okay, so I have a, I think it's also mesh or something like that. I don't know what the term is. It's a mesh. It's longer than this one, which I'm like, mine would get kind of full, so I kind of liked having a longer one. Because that, I don't know, it looks big, but like,
on the lady,
not as long as mine. Yeah, it kind of does. And I would say with the mesh one is like one that you can twist up and store somewhere. I never did that because it'd always be open to pour clothes in. I think I do recall, like, me forgetting to do laundry or figuring out how to fit into my schedule and with the laundry. And so sometimes it would get rather full and then it would be kind of heavy and it'd be like, oh my goodness, it almost looks like it's gonna rip. Mm-hmm. So this does look more strong. It does look stronger and more, good. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, I think it looks good. 125 liters? I don't think it would be liters. Like,
it might be.
I have no idea. But it looks like a decent size and it looks like it would support all your clothes.
It also says extra large, so I'm assuming there's other sizes.
Yeah, it says with shoulder straps, adjustable and extendable. In case your shoulders are really high.
Yep. I like this.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah.
The next thing is not as practical, but it's
cute.
It's cute. So it's these 4 little framed pictures of like bows and stuff. It's not all the same, but they have little words, and it's just really cute decor. And I feel like some decor is better than others for college dorm rooms, especially, it depends on what dorm you have, obviously. But like, you don't want big things because they get in the way or it's cluttered or your room's too small. So things could go on the wall and you could frame or hang them and it's just cute.
Yeah. I definitely think the more simple art you can do, the better. I don't know. It just was nicer to have simpler stuff on the wall and not all cluttered. And it's really cute because it's Jesus wall art decor posters. It says like, love like Jesus, and then a few has Bible verses on it. It's really cute. Like, it's really cute.
Yeah.
Let's see. Proverbs 31:25 and James 1:17.
Christian stuff on that
Amazon
website right here.
It's so cute.
Oh wait, where did I put it? Oh yeah, we're good.
It's so cute. I love it.
Yeah.
And it's simple. Like, there's not tons going on, and it's to the point. So
I don't know if you guys can actually see that.
Yeah.
No, hopefully.
What if it's just all bright and stuff?
It might be.
I apologize, guys, if you can't see anything. Okay, so another thing that I got last year, I think I got it for like my birthday or something, or I guess I just got it for college stuff. It was on Amazon. It was one of those long lights that has a tiny little circle, like a donut, and it was not convenient at all. Just because in a dorm room, you only have so many power outlets, and usually they're filled up by a fan, your cords, and then the other places are plainly inconvenient. And so the light I got, because I had to like pull my bed off the wall in order to get those power outlets, and by then it was like, was this even worth it? Probably not. So I definitely, I forget where, I got a cute lamp from, did we do that for a video? I got a cute, I don't know if we did or not. I got a really cute lamp for really cheap at Hobby Lobby.
Oh,
and it's just a simple small one that can just go right on your desk, and there's a power strip right there. I just don't feel like you need a really long fancy one, because A, you don't want your desk to be too filled, because trust me, when the semester gets started, there'll be books left and right. Sometimes I'm like, I need these off my desk, because there are so many. Because especially after semesters, you're like, what do I do with these books? Anywho, lamps or lights. It just depends on what your dorm looks like. I think you can look up, I think for every college you can look up what a dorm room looks like.
Yeah.
So you just gotta think what would work best for your room.
The next thing is, I feel like this is extremely practical, but it's slightly more expensive, especially if you want a good one.
Yeah.
It's a mattress topper, because we've all heard how horrible college dorm bed mattresses are. They're so uncomfortable and they give you back problems, whatever. So to have one of these would probably be really nice if you want to have good sleep, and good sleep is really important for college.
Yeah. And guys, I know this might be crazy, but this past year I did not bring my mattress topper. We were bringing so many other stuff, and I was just like, I'll try it out to see. And the beds are fine, I slept fine, whatever, but I think I'm going to bring it this year because it would just be so much nicer to have a more comfortable bed to go to sleep at night after long days of work.
Yeah. I'm definitely 100% bringing mine.
So, I did it without a year. You survive it. It's fine. It's not like the beds are horrible and so uncomfortable, but it will be nice to have one. Alright, the next... So, last year I did get these plastic hangers, but, okay, we don't have a picture of it because it's not the exact same. But it's one of those that are really long that you could line with shirts and clothes and pants and stuff. Like, it's a hanger that hangs up, but then on that hanger you can hang a bunch of stuff.
I thought it went sideways at first and you could hang things on it sideways and then turn it.
I think so, but that was not convenient whatsoever. Like, I would put it in the closet and then I'd hang the shirts on it. Yeah. And I liked them, but sometimes they would get hidden in the back because you also realize that you don't need as much clothes as you first think. Plus, you have drawers. So I feel like it is a good idea if you don't want your closet to be really full and cluttered. But I don't know. I wasn't really like, oh, these were the best things I've ever gotten. I want to get them again. Like, I don't know. They were okay. I think they were good for stuff you can just tuck in the back of your closet and not worry about.
Okay, another thing is a water filter. I feel like this is extremely helpful, especially because sometimes college water is just gross, or you don't want to drink it because it's weird, or it's a new place. I don't know, and it tastes different, but a water filter would be really nice because then, especially if you have like a mini fridge or something, you can keep water in your room and you could just have it, and it's just more convenient, better tasting, and better for you.
I know not all of you are gonna have mini fridges in your dorm.
I don't.
But there is, like on the floor we're gonna be on, there is a communal fridge where you can put your stuff in there. I think you just write your name on it so no one else takes it and uses it. But I don't know why I would go in there and take someone's random water filter. So, but it is just nice, you can fill it up. You don't have to use the water filters and stuff. No, you don't have to use the water fountains and stuff. Yeah. So
I don't trust water fountains.
Okay, what would be your opinion of this? Not in college.
Not in college?
Like, you haven't gone there yet.
I think it's cool.
Do you think it would be helpful in our room?
I feel like it would, but if it's not sturdy, it's not going to be nice. Because remember that one we had in our closet a while ago?
Yeah, it was weird.
It just wasn't sturdy.
So this is a pack over door organizer. 5 large pockets. And it looks like it hangs on the back of a door, so if you have a bathroom in your room, or sink, or whatever, like shared, or whatever, like a door to that area, it might be nice. It looks like it would kind of just get in the way. Like, you'd walk by it and keep bumping yourself on it, or... I don't know, it looks like it would be such a practical organizational thing, but... in the room that we're gonna be in, not the same room, but our kind of dorm rooms where we're going, it would just be too inconvenient to put your stuff in it and bump by it and bump into it in the night, and I don't know, it just doesn't look convenient, especially if it was on your front door as well. You're opening and closing it, it jiggles, if stuff falls out, like, I don't know, it doesn't look practical. That's just what I think.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do like a few more because obviously we can't go through the whole list, but we'll do a few more. Another thing on this list is they're saying you should have a steamer for clothes, portable handheld design. I never once had to iron my clothes or steam it or anything while I was there. You kind of, A, you don't care that much. B, you're not going to that many fancy events to want them to be steamed well. It's $30. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It kind of seems like an inconvenience, and you'd be making yourself do more.
Yeah. It does kind of seem like that. But if you really care, it might be really nice.
Yeah, if you really care about that kind of thing. It does look easy to store. You can put it in your closet or...
hide it.
Not, I meant tuck it away somewhere so it's out of the way. Like, it does look like that could be a possibility.
Another thing is this floating shelf bedside thingamajig organizer. And it looks really nice. Like, it would be really nice, but you have to stick it onto the wall. Or drill it, like, nail it in or something. Which, for a dorm room, probably wouldn't work because you can't tear the paint off. That would be bad. You'd have to pay for that or something. I don't know. And you can't drill into the walls because that's even worse. So, I feel like it's inconvenient. It would be really nice to have, but I feel like it's too much of a hassle.
Yeah, we can show them.
Yeah.
We'll show you guys what this looks like. You can hang your glasses on it, like, oh yeah. I don't know. It just, you would definitely have to stick it on or do something to put it on. And if you put any damages on the room, like if you pull it off and it pulls paint off, they do charge you.
Yeah.
Because it damages the room.
And you don't want that.
And I also feel like, I don't know, if you have a bunk bed, that's understandable. But the dorms we're in you have your own bed. It's not a bunk bed. It's not stacked. So your desk is usually close enough by to store anything like that while you sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see why you need an extra thing right by your bed to put stuff in.
And if you did want one of those, if you had like a bunk bed or something, they have little tray things you can attach to the side of the bed instead of the wall.
True.
So if you needed that.
Likely to damage something.
Yeah. Okay, like 2 more things?
Yeah, we should use shower shoes. Okay, this is kind of obvious. Probably, I'm sure every single parent probably has recommended shower shoes. Yes, 90% of colleges, either, I don't know, maybe not public schools, maybe big, huge colleges have private bathrooms, but from what I hear, the majority of colleges have a shared shower area. And yes, it can get gross. There can get hair in gross places. Stuff grows on the wall. It's nasty before the cleaners get to it. So yes, shower shoes are a must-have. You don't want to get, not that I think you'd get like, horrible fungus or something.
It's going away by my face.
Mm-hmm. But, it would just be nice, for your own, the way your body feels, your own preferences. You don't want your feet to be walking on the disgusting ground. Not that okay, guys, the cleaners where we go are great. They're great. But it is a bathroom. People go in there with their dirty shoes. It's a shower. You never know who's going in there with what. So, like, what on their shoes? Did they even take their shoes off? So shower shoes are a definite because you don't wear those out in the snow or out in the mud. You just only wear them for the shower. Store them in your closet, wear them in the shower. I would say that's a must-have.
Second to lastly is these magnetic cord holders. They do have adhesive, so I'm not sure how well that would work, except on like a desk it would be better.
Mm-hmm.
But they're these little clippy things that you can clip your cords into so that it's better, or they don't fall on the floor all the time. It's easier to hold and find and like organize. It's just
they do look really cute too. Like, they're
these
really
ones are
cute.
aesthetic. Cute. Yep. I think those are really cool.
Yeah, I like them. They're really pretty.
This one's like an 8-pack. I don't feel like you would need that many.
True. You probably don't need 8.
I feel like if we bought it, we could share it, and then it'd be perfect.
So it does look like you could, like, I do remember this being a thing. At my desk, you'd plug it into the back wall, and then they'd kind of hang everywhere, and, you'd be putting books down, and you'd be like, I need these cords out of the way.
Yeah.
But then you take them out, and you move them somewhere, and then when you're about to go to bed, you're like, I need to plug in my electronics. You're like, where did I put these cords? So I do think it would be a good buy. Again, I haven't gotten these, so I don't know what the adhesive would do or how it works and where it would stick and if it would be good. But I think it'd be good to try it out because they look nice, organizational-wise.
Yeah, you could even put one on, like, your bed, on the frame of it.
Yeah.
And have long cord that reaches as far as you need, and just keep your cord always there so it's easy to reach from the bed.
I agree with that. Okay, so the last thing we're showing is a office desk drawer organizer set. There's a lot of them, 25. And, okay, they're all different sizes, so the problem is Okay, I think what I had this in one of the drawers. It was helpful to a certain extent, but it was also, I'd say, over 50% of my things didn't fit into these little pockets. Like, they were helpful for pens, but usually I'd have my pens on my desk so they're more easily accessible. I had some clips or, like, my stapler, maybe some tape. But, again, I think I just found that it was easier to not have organizers, to just put books or other things or stuff in my desk drawers. I will say, though, it is nice to have these to organize things in. Because if you have a lot of, like, paper clips and pens, erasers, markers, it is nice to, things you don't use as often, to put in your drawer and have little organizers for it.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of your personal preference, because they can work if you want that kind of thing.
Yep.
I think that's what I'm saying.
I think I'm gonna get some, not a 25 pack, because that's kind of crazy. I don't think there's enough drawers to even fit 25 of them. So I'd probably get like a 10 pack or less.
It looks nice.
It does look very nice. There's clear ones, green ones, purple ones, and like
orange,
off-white.
Yeah, off-white, I guess. Oh. Well, this is a wrap on Amazon recommended college essentials. Some are really good, and some are you don't need them. They're almost a scam. Not really, but like it depends on your college and your preferences.
And there are so many more. So tell us if you want part 2.
There's like hundreds,
or part 3,
literally.
technically.
Yeah. So yeah, I this was kind of fun. I remember last year I did the stuff I got, and like I was so excited for some things. But you don't always need everything that looks nice on a list and looks like it would be really handy, but sometimes it's not.
Yeah, we'll probably do an updated version next year after I've had experience and Allegra's had 2 years experience.
Opinions.
So yeah, we'll have even better ideas and like find more things. So
yeah, well, we hoped this was helpful if any of you are headed to college soon.
Thanks for watching.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Make sure to smash the like button if you liked it.
And subscribe down below.
And hit the bell so you get notified every time we post new videos.
Or come back every Wednesday because that's when we release them.
So we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye!